Today I wanted to make a video covering the agenda for the Logistics and Supply Chain AI class at MIT that I'll be taking next week. We had the agenda sent over to us yesterday, and I want to just kind of walk through that briefly and kind of go over some of the different concepts that we'll be covering within the class. Again, it's a Logistics and Supply Chain AI class, and a lot of the concepts will be new to me, and I should be learning a lot and be able to apply these concepts to my research for my dissertation, as well as for the future company that I would like to start, Supply Route AI. So on the first day, it's more of a welcome day. There's introductions. We talk about applied team projects, and then we get into AI code editors, Windsurf and Cursor, and then there's an icebreaker at the end of the day. The next day covers intro to machine learning and applied team projects. So we focus on machine learning applications in supply chain management, how models work, and our first model, as well as model validation, underfitting and overfitting, and then random forests. We also have a lab around machine learning, and then we have a couple different professors speaking to us throughout the day. In day 3, we focus on intermediate machine learning, data handling and pipelines, cross-validation, XGBoost, data leakage, and then we have a lab on intermediate machine learning. For day 4, we focus on time series, so linear regression, trend, seasonality, time series features, hybrid models, forecasting with machine learning, and then we have a lab on machine learning for time series. Day 5 is explainable AI. So we get into cases for model insights, permutation importance, partial plots. Then we get into SHAP values, SHAP, and advanced uses of SHAP or SHAP values. And then our lab is on explainable AI. Then the first day of the following week is a welcome to deep learning. So a single neuron, deep neural networks, stochastic gradient descent, then overfitting and underfitting, dropout and batch size, binary classification. Then we have a lab on deep learning. Day 9 is focused on computer vision. So the convolutional classifier, convolution, and maximum pooling. The sliding window, custom convnets, data augmentation, and then we have a lab on computer vision. The following day is deep reinforcement learning. So we focus on deep queue networks, high-low pricing management, deep deterministic policy gradient, multi-inventory management, and then we have a lab on natural language processing transformers. Day 11 is on generative AI, focused on large language models, generative AI. Then we have a lab on group relative policy optimization, LLM instruction tuning. Then we have another lab on agentic AI. I'm very excited about agentic AI because one of my professors actually talked to me and said for me to look into it with my research and kind of dive into that more with regards to starting a company down the road. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the final day, we have our project presentations and a professional speaker series. So it looks like we have 2 of those. Then we make our presentations later in the day. And then we have certificates and farewell reception to cap off the entire course. A lot of these concepts, are completely new to me. So this will be a giant learning experience. I'm very excited to kind of dive into this a little bit more and brush up my skill set, essentially add more tools to my toolbox, so to speak. And hopefully this helps with my research as well as for the company I want to start down the road. I'm sure there's going to be a number of applications and ideas that'll come with this that I'll be like, okay, we can use this particular method for that type of research or for this application. And I'm really excited to see the new use cases that can come of this and new ideas for research. So what I'll do over the course of starting next Sunday, or next Monday rather, is essentially post a video, maybe daily, could be weekly, but just a recap of everything that I learned, maybe a 5-minute video each day or a little bit longer video for the week, depending on what I decide to do. So please stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on all this, and I look forward to the class and the learning that will come of it, and hopefully meet a lot of new folks as well, because I'm going to be staying a week after the class is over to meet different people in the department. This is with the MIT Center for Transportation and Logistics, so I'm hoping to meet a lot of professors and also stop into the Martin Trust Entrepreneurship Center as well, and hopefully again meet a lot of new people and make new connections. So thank you for following along my journey, and have a pleasant day.